Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright? We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, y'all gotta listen, man. I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot going on right now in Chicago. Snitch allegations are flying around like wildfire, and a lot is being revealed and exposed. Some of your favorite drill artists and now bloggers are being exposed for allegedly cooperating with police, and one person in particular is your boy Trenches News TV. Now, if y'all would like to see the video, we got it on our official Instagram page, which is Hookah Anonymous _, where he's pretty much talking about what he did and you know, saying why he didn't snitch or consider it snitching. I'm sure if we post it, he'll try to send a false copyright strike in efforts to get it taken down so the information don't get out in this video. So we put it on our Instagram page so y'all can check it out there, right? However, we're going to get into what was said and why people are saying that Trenches News cooperated. And one thing we do know is that he did admit to being identified as one of the cooperators that provided a statement to the police. But he says it was nothing that can incriminate Kenny Mack or anybody else. They were just asking basic general questions because they had knowledge of him interacting with Kenny Mack after he got out of jail, right? Now, all of this is stemming from the recent documents that just came out regarding FBG Duck's case, and I'm assuming people figured out that one of the cooperators are Trenches News TV. Trenches is saying that he already addressed the situation before, so it's not like he's being exposed for it or it's something new. However, there's people who read the documents, and based on what they read, they feel different opposed to Trenches News shrugging it off like it wasn't nothing despite him addressing it. So let's get into the document that he's referring to when he was identified as a cooperator. Then I'm gonna tell y'all how I personally feel about the snitch allegations, and then I want y'all to tell me based on the documents what y'all feel is going on. Do y'all think what he did is considered snitching or not? So let's get into what the document actually says. Keep in mind that while I read the document, Cooperator 1 is considered Trenches News TV, right? Now it says, quote, OBlock had meetings where OBlock business was discussed, including acts of violence committed against OBlock members and violence to be committed against OBlock rivals. For example, Cooperator 1, a black disciple initiated through the Newtown faction, but who lived in Parkway Gardens from approximately 2006 or 2007 to 2011 and continued to be active as a black disciple while living in Parkway Gardens, may testify at trial. If Cooperator 1 is called to testify at trial, the government expects that Cooperator 1 will testify that while he lived in Parkway Gardens, OBlock members, OBlock was called Wick City at the time, will have weekly or bi-weekly meetings with $20 dues that were paid at each meeting. If a member did not pay, and then the document was cut off, but y'all pretty much get the picture. Now, did Trenches News tell? Yes, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Two reasons, right? Straight off the rip. For one, it says in the document that Cooperator 1 says that they have weekly meetings and even stated that they had to pay $20 dues just to get in, right? How else would they know that unless someone told them, and they're saying Cooperator 1, aka Trenches News, is who told them. So no, he didn't snitch on anything crazy, you know, to our knowledge, but whenever you offer information to the police, no matter what it is, no matter how small or big it is, that's considered telling. Simple. He told them what happens to them if they didn't pay, the whole 9 yards. That's offering information that they didn't know. Some people would say, oh, all he said was they held meetings and what they had to pay, and that's not nothing. But what y'all have to realize is no matter how small the information is, all of those small details is used to create something bigger. OBlock is being charged with a RICO. One of the tactics that they have to do during a RICO case is actually prove that OBlock is a gang. RICO stands for Racketeering Influence Criminal Organization. So they have to first prove that OBlock is an organization. So when you say that they had meetings and had to pay and all that, that's proving that OBlock is a gang/criminal organization, and it does exist. This is why the main thing during the YSL trial was them trying to prove that YSL was a gang/criminal organization. So once it came out that Gunna admitted that YSL was a gang, but he wasn't a part of it, just the music side, everyone labeled him a snitch. Why? Because he offered key information that the police needed to prove that they were a gang. Simple, y'all. It don't matter how small or big the information is that's offered, you never offer any information to the police. Never. Simple. Then number 2, he already admitted that he's cooperator number 1, so we don't have to waste time proving that it's him. He did that hard part for us. Now the first thing I'm gonna say that's clear as day is this. He's saying he didn't snitch or say anything that can incriminate Kenny Mac, but the first red flag is that the police have him down as a cooperator. So clearly you helped them in some way, shape, or form because they have you down as a cooperator. Not a witness, not a suspect, not a victim, not nothing else but a cooperator. And what do cooperators do? They cooperate. Simple. And I don't want anyone to think we're being biased or trying to slander his name because he's another blogger, because that's not the case. But facts are facts. If he didn't indeed cooperate, then maybe he needs to speak to the police again. You know, you got to speak to them again. Pardon me, y'all, man. But all jokes aside, maybe he needs to speak to the police or someone so they could change that, because right now they have him down as a cooperator. And as far as I know, cooperators cooperate, right? Once you provide any type of statement to the police, people consider that snitching. It don't matter what it is. You could say somebody had on a yellow vest. You could say he had on boots. You could say anything. It's all used against whoever it was intended for. When they come and ask you anything, all you're supposed to tell them is, I don't know. I don't care what evidence they claim they have or tell you that they have or whatever knowledge they have about you knowing X, Y, and Z. You tell them you don't know. And if you feel like they're getting hostile or making threats about locking you up, if you don't offer information, all you have to ask them is, sir, am I being detained? And once they say no, you simply ask to leave, and that's it. Simple. Now, the document also stated that if needed, pay attention, if needed, he'll be called to testify at trial. So clearly he says something. You know, if he a snitch or whatever, I'll leave that up to y'all. You know, I'll leave that up to y'all to decide based on this video and the documents provided. But as far as I know, that man did bad. Simple. Clearly he's a person of interest to the police because they feel he knows something, and if he didn't tell or say anything, they wouldn't need him. He wouldn't be used to testify in trial. If he told them that he didn't know anything or didn't offer any information, why would they make him testify at trial if needed? What is he testifying? You see what I'm saying? And you probably can fool the internet, y'all, but anybody that been in the streets or been in them courtrooms or been through anything, I'm sure if you ask them based off that document if they felt he told or not, you see what they tell you. And I guarantee you they gonna say that he did bad. Alright, so like I said, man, based on this video, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. I'm sure he's probably gonna tell y'all that he didn't. And I'm not here to bash anybody or slander anybody's name. This is just what's going on right now, and facts are facts. That's the document that he's going off of. He did admit that he is cooperator 1. And once again, once you're a cooperator, that name says it itself. You don't even need to, we don't need to sit here and prove anything. Cooperator 1. Simple. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Right now, Chicago is on fire. As for now, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.